I'm going to start a new series on JavaScript object notation, in short, what we call it as a JSON. I know that there are various videos available where you will find the JSON handling has been explained, but the video series which I'm going to put forward will be completely interactive. That means I'm supposed to provide an input to the user, and how exactly that will be handled dynamically and with the involvement of Ajax along with that PHP, and later on I will pass this whole thing into a database that will also be taken care about. So this is the first video in which I'm going to take input from the user, and here it is. Let me close this particular thing and let me start it once again. So here is a file which I have got that is called input php. So let me open this particular file. This is the content of the file. So you can see that I'm working on htdocs, okay, and this is the content. The file is there in the php XAMPP folder. So I'm supposed to give an input over here. So let me give an input over here, that is CSE, computer science, and this relates with computer. Now after I've taken this input, I will hit the button, okay. So before I do that, let's go and check it out what exactly is going to happen. So I have made use of my jQuery library, okay, because I will be handling Ajax function later on. So that's the reason I have made use of jQuery. So the first thing what I've done is that I've declared two text box. The first text box name is called trade underscore ID. The second text box name is called trade underscore description. And here is a button which I will be, when I will be clicking on that, it will give a call to save underscore data function. This is a plain simple JavaScript function. And here it is. The JavaScript function will be able to receive this input, which I could have done over here, like individual input of the respective JavaScript variables. I could have done that, and this is how it would have been handled. But that is not what I actually want. I want to create another JavaScript variable where the input will be stored in the form of a key value pair. So this is my key, and the input that has been given by the user will be accepted by the jQuery val function. And since I'm making use of the ID, so that's the reason there's a hash symbol over here, and we all know that dollar represents jQuery. So whatever input the user has given in this particular text box, that will be getting stored in this particular key. Same goes with this one. Whatever input will be given over here will be stored in the next key. And then I have created this particular JavaScript variable. So what this variable type is? Basically, the variable type, well, why should I say? Let's go and print it out directly. And to display the content of this variable, I will be simply writing documented write, and then I will print whatever is there inside. What do you expect? The output what I will be giving, that should be displayed? Well, let's go and check it out now. So input has been already provided. Now the user is going to click the save button, and the moment we do so, the output is not what we were expecting. The output is something called an object. That means the JavaScript variable data is not a plain simple variable, rather it's an object, and this object is what later on we call it as JSON, JavaScript object notation. So this is the first video in the JSON series in which you saw how do you create a JSON object. And if you directly print the variable, which is a JSON object, the net output which you saw is something like this. You will not be able to see the individual content until you go for its parsing, and that's what we will see in the next video. So until then, have a nice time.